Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on for the fabulous and most magical Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Tower, Major Arcana 4, Scorpio. What's coming towards you? The Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What you are focused on is the High Priestess, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. What is in your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your outcome is the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Leo, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Tower. And the Tower, yes, can be chaos, drama, dismantling anything that's built on a faulty fake foundation or a sinkhole. But I'm kind of getting some kind of surprise because in your focus is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is about prescience. It means knowing something before it happens. It is also secrecy and mystery. You could also be doing something secretly, privately, in some kind of investment. And this is, what do I want to invest in? What is worth my time investing in, and a reassessment. Because what's coming towards you is a pitch or a proposal. So there's some kind of like pitch or a proposal coming towards you, and then you be the judge of it. The High Priestess is about observation. So you could actually be watching this. You're watching something going down. It's almost like, yeah, watching a tower go down. Could be happening in somebody else's life. What is this Tower? Shocking information. Some kind of secret shocking information in an investment. And the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the King of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyal, emotionally mature, emotionally available. Somebody also could be asking if you're available to have some kind of conversation here. You know, King of Cups is also high intuition. And in your blocked and challenged position, though, is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups and King of Cups are usually divine counterpart. So that's why I was thinking of like somebody coming towards you, or you're watching something going down. What is this? Watching something going down and just observing. What is this Knight of Cups? Knight of Cups is, yes, somebody charming, good looking. It is also in pursuit of things that make you happy, which is creativity and joy. So this could be like a friend approaching you. And the Star. Major Arcana 4, Aquarius. Well, the Star card is about hope, faith, renewal, optimism, being in the spotlight, and vulnerability. Emotions. Something about emotions and vulnerability. The Star card is also healing. And in your focus is this High Priestess. What is this secret mystery, secret desire, secret admirer? Something about secret. And the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, it's a really playful energy. Six of Cups is like fond memories, nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. It is also about you having some kind of secret. Maintaining some kind of secret, revisiting old plans that you had in the back of your mind, and now you're taking action towards this. But then I'm hearing like lights, camera, action. So there could be something that you're watching. And this could be an actual show. But the Six of Cups is also playing, letting loose, and like skipping down the road. I just heard yippee skippy. In your blocked and challenged position is this Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups in the upright is somebody, again, kind, caring, something about self-care. So somebody here is not taking good care of number one, which is self. Queen of Cups also gets a bad rep for people pleaser mentality. It means making everything good around you, and then at the end of the day, feeling really emotionally drained or feeling like your cup is run on E. I'm getting something about empty. You know, Queen of Cups in the blocked and challenged position can also be somebody who is very moody. Mood swings. Somebody wants to know if you're in the mood for something. Something about watching. Just observe. And the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Four of Wands is about foundation and stability. Something about, see how this ladder is here? I'm getting something about like snakes and ladders. Snakes and ladders. I'm getting like something that pushes you forward and something that is pulling you backwards. Feeling a little bit empty or emotionally drained. Something about drainage. Let's look at the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a review and a reassessment. Something here is being reviewed. And see how you're kind of like touching this RIP? Four of Wands is also marriage. Freedom. Something about freedom from a moody person or somebody who emotionally drains you. And the Tower. And again, see how it's like this snakes and ladders? See how this person's up top? Something is coming back. Or maybe you're saying, I can't come back. So you're just observing. It's almost like you're watching something. It's like you can't go back. You can't go back on something once you do something. And that's about this investment. This is like wanting something for the long haul. But I'm getting something about a situation where you have to blow up this tower. Because this investment, yeah, maybe you put a lot of time and energy into it. But it's stagnating your happiness. It's stagnating your flow somehow. What is this Tower and King of Cups? You could be definitely dealing with a Scorpio. You might have Scorpio in your chart. But Scorpionic energy is about change, transition, transformation, metamorphosis, and death, sex, taxes. So it's going to be something that is very taxing on you. And is actually depleting you and draining you rather than making you happy. Maybe you are thinking about old times, but we always reminisce old times of way better than it actually was. The good old days. Okay, so something about back in the good old days. Then I got Back to the Future and the Seven of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Seven of Wands is about you standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand. Yes means yes and no means no. And about placing boundaries. So learning how to use your voice, but coming from a place of emotional maturity. Being the mature one. Something about what goes down must come up. Kind of just feels like up and down, snakes and ladders. I'm just getting like chutes and ladders. And that Seven of Wands is also standing up to a bully, standing up to a naysayer, standing up to, you know, anybody who is gossiping. And one or two things here, Leo, is a priority to you. The rest is noise and obligations. So what is this Seven of Wands is about that boundary? Something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise, but holding somebody accountable or responsible. What is this Knight of Cups and Star? and the Knight of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's some kind of like attempt to reconcile. But then I'm getting a really playful energy. And you know, Knight of Cups is somebody who's very charming, good looking, in pursuit of persuading a person. I don't know if you can be persuaded in this energy, or you're watching somebody from observation from afar of like what is going on and happening. Something about secret. A secret from the past, a secret desire, a secret admirer. What is this, High Priestess? It can also be deceptive behavior. And the Ace of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is tangible. It's something you can taste, touch, and feel and get your hands on. A new house, new job, new commitment, new career path. And something to do with the Six of Cups, which could be with a friend, a family member, a loved one. What is this Queen of Cups and Four of Wands? Because the King of Cups is on top. Something coming in and catching you off guard or by surprise, and the way that you react to this is everything. And the Six of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Six of Wands is about hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone. But in the blocked and challenged position, this is somebody who's like thirsty for your attention. Somebody here wants either recognition or reward, not receiving recognition and reward. This is not rewarding anymore. Something here. Because the Six of Wands is usually getting a pat on the back for a job well done, reciprocation, a raise, a promotion. And then you have somebody who's like thirsty for your attention, dying for your attention, but it's energetically draining on you. What is this Seven of Pentacles and the Tower? There's an opportunity in your back pocket and something to do with possibly children. So there could be children involved, and that's the reason why you're staying in some kind of circumstance or relationship, but you have two towers on the board, which signifies major change. Not a little change, a major change. And the Ten of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. There's some kind of like pitch or proposal, like a shocking proposal, and actually you could be witnessing this. But with the Ten of Cups, it's about financial recovery and returning to good health and healing. It's about happiness. There's a review and a reassessment on what is making you feel loved and supported and happy, and what is the fakeness around you that's dampening your happiness, that's dulling your shine. Something about dulling the shine. Give me another card for this Queen of Cups and King of Cups. What is this? Why are you not seeing eye to eye with this person? And the Six of Pentacles, because the reciprocation is off. So you're either giving and giving and giving and giving to a person, place, or a situation, and this person is thirsty, stealing, 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 and stealing your time, money, energy. Reciprocation. Somebody also is like their pride and ego is getting the best of them. Blowing up a situation that is not reciprocal. And see how this person's like waving the red flag? So like the signs are cautioning you, and you might be either You already know this because the High Priestess is there. High Priestess is about divine feminine energy. Something about a feminine around you. This could be a mother. Something about mood swings. And then you have something about what you want, dream of, and desire. Something about more vulnerability. Vulnerability in an emotional way. Like reciprocations in emotions. Happiness, joy. For some of you, this is like a commitment connection with a friend or like a loved one. Something about blowing up a relationship. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. Well, in the blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Cups, but your present time is the King of Cups, which is divine counterpart. But what's coming towards you is somebody who either is very healing, very charming, very good looking, something about looks. This person also looks younger than their age, something about youthfulness. And they're very playful. So just know that there is some kind of third-party interference. It means there's too many cooks in the kitchen. And there is 2 towers here. So if you want to convince yourself that this is absolutely amazing and it's not draining on you, and that's your pride and ego getting in the way, it's like too proud to walk away from something, the tower will come in eventually and blow this up. So the longer you stay, the more something is going to sink. And you have this this Ace of Pentacles in your focus. This is something new. New job, new house, new commitment, new career path. Something about, there's a lot of water though around it. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional string along, and one nightstand. Somebody also might be stringing you along, and it is still taxing on you. Girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. So there is somebody coming towards you. This person could be a friend. And they just want to go out and have fun. Like, you need more fun in your life, and you need to say yes to this. And palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. I'm also getting a friend around you. I feel like you might need to be honest with this person that you're not interested, right? So something about somebody secretly desires to build something with you, but you don't want anything to do with this person. But I feel like you need to say something. Storm warning, upheaval, obstacles, wrecking ball, and drama. So now you have 3 towers here, Leo. So what is it that you're ignoring? Your secret desire of giving birth to something new. So you have storm warning times 3, upheaval, obstruction, and somebody who is a wrecking ball, drama, and third-party interference. Something about temptation. It's there for a good time, not a long time. Finances, money problems, work, material things, and success. So make sure you know everything about this person, especially if they have financial issues or financial problems, or you're staying in a relationship because of codependency. almost feels like two homes or something. Grass is greener. Jealousy, better option, unhappy, and deserve better. Yes, you deserve better. But then it says, girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. And then you do have text message, communication, news, call, direct message. I also feel like there's a person around you who is full of drama, very angry. But you've invested there for a long time and you feel like you have to stay. Something about like, I have to stay. You don't. Dagger, fear, worries, intense situation. So this person could be very intense, or it's just an intense situation. It means you're like walking on eggshells with another individual, but you're trying to hold somebody accountable or responsible for their end of the stick. I don't know if they'll ever reciprocate with you. And that's the whole thing about you feeling emotionally drained from some kind of circumstance or situation, job situation. And you're like, oh no, everything's just so great. I love this. It's so great. You just have to take that blindfold off. Horse, short journey. Sun, happiness and well-being. This is what you want. This is what you deserve. There's something about like, don't bark up this tree. Something about snakes and ladders. It's like it's going to be on a high, but you're going to fall like fast. Mice, discord amongst friends and family. Maybe family doesn't agree with what you are doing. Maybe family wants you to be, and the whole thing says convention or unconventional. It means doing something that is unconventional, going against the grain, going against what your friends want for you, going against what family wants for you. Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. You know I love my 3 C's, which is choice, chance, change. It means you have to make a choice to take a chance or your life will never change. So push that pride and ego aside and how long you've invested in something. You could be a lot happier if you blow something up. And you're like, yeah, but you know, I spent so much time at this work. It doesn't matter. You'll be happier somewhere else. Owl, good advice from a wise person. So this is a wise owl. This person's packed with knowledge and wisdom, or they could also be somebody here. Somebody who's smart. It means they've been through this before. And so maybe that's what the observation is. Something about somebody is like, just watch, just observe more and you will see it. And hammock, taking a vacation either physically or mentally. Yeah. Something about recharging yourself, like recharging, rejuvenation, feeling really better, much better in your skin. Something about feeling better in your skin. This is really heavy and taxing on you. We're just going to get some zodiac signs that you might be dealing with. These can also be energies that you can embody. So an Aries. Aries energy is about taking back your own personal power. And this can also be of, what is me, myself, and I going to do about this situation? So it's not about asking anybody else. It's about what is inside of you here, Leo, of what you're going to do. And then you also have a Cancerian. There's a Cancerian in the blocked and challenged position, which could be somebody who is high and low in mood swings. So one day this person's totally fine. The next day you're walking on eggshells. And then you have a Capricorn. So then you have mother, father. So going back to the discord amongst friends and family. And then a Virgo. And Virgo energy, well, high vibrational Virgo is about self-care, self-acceptance, and doing the due diligence. It's about like crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and one foot in front of the other. But Virgo energy can also be very healing. So there's something about like becoming a healer, or something about healing. Yeah, you're a good guy, good girl. It almost feels like you feel like the bad person for doing something for yourself. Because King of Cups is like good person. It's like you don't want to be the bad guy, but you're being the bad guy or bad girl to yourself because something here is not reciprocal. Leo, have confidence in yourself about this Tower, because if you don't, there could be two things that blow up in your life. So two things that are built on a faulty fake foundation and a sinkhole. And then there's, in your focus, is your secret desire, keeping your cards close to your chest, is a new outlet. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Leo, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.